Woo! It is February 2nd. For once, I am not ahead of schedule and I'm doing this all in real time. So it's Sunday, which means it's fun day, my friends, and there are new things afoot in Awesome Art School for my epic club members, which I love so, so much. So yes, if you are watching this video, that means you or received it in your inbox. It means that you're a member of either the Fab Drawing Club, the Mixed Media Society, or the Celtic Collective, or you're a Wonder Bundler. You're in all three. And anyone's welcome to sign up for any of those at any time. But especially the Wonder Bundle is nice because you actually when you buy two, you actually get one for free. So if you're feeling left out and you want to do all the things, now you can. All right, here is our February calendar, and thank you to, who was that? Was that Diane? Somebody told me this morning over email that my calendar was not up to date at Awesome Art School in the little My Stuff calendar section. So that is now all up to date. Thank you for letting me know. I always want you guys to let me know if something is amiss so I can fix it right away. So thank you so much. Let me make my giant head smaller here so you can look at your email. All right, so this is what February is shaping up to look like. We had the giveaways yesterday, so congrats. You were all emailed the winners. So congratulations to all 5 winners. And yeah, let's go through what's coming up. It's all really exciting. It's very, very exciting because between the next 8 days, all 3 clubs get all new lessons. So it's a front packed month. And then at the end of the month, we're doing all the lives. So it's basically, you're getting exciting things throughout, which I am fired up about. So I always just go in the same order, makes life easy, starting off with the Fab Drawing Club. We are in the middle of our sketch and expressions classrooms. So this is expression number 6, which is wonder. I don't know. That's just what I called it. And so for each expression, it comes with, we have a whole scorecard. So I'm encouraging everybody to do multiple variations of the same expression and 4 alternates of the first main lesson. We might do one together in the live, which can be your second variation if you like. That's what we did this month. And then I'm also teaching a figure that goes along with that expression. So for this one, it actually wound up being a child's figure, which is extra fun. Absolutely adorable. Scoured the internet for, I think I told you last week, 90 minutes trying to find a freaking cute reference that I was in love with, and I for sure am in love with her. So super fun. I also went on a wee tangent for this and ended up spending the whole first video actually talking about color mixing, using the terrain Prima set. If you're a drawing club member and you've been also following my new books, I've been using these little Prima set. They're like sprinkled quite literally all over my studio desk right now because I use them for everything. I have 5 right in front of my face in different stages of being opened. That's so funny. That was just an accident and the giant mess that my life is all the time. Anywho, we talk a bit about color mixing in this and color theory. I don't end up using the colored mixes that I create. We're going to do multiple shades of brown, and I'll tell you why in the lesson. But yeah, if you've ever been interested in that, that you might find that interesting. And there's also some additional accompanying materials that I created for you on the color wheel and color mixing, complementary colors and such, which is how to make those browns. So I'm in love with this. I hope you love it too. I can't wait to see what you think and see your variations in our Facebook group. So you can click that hot pink begin this lesson button right there to go. All right. And then just to recap our most recent live, we did another variation of this. It's a little more extreme than Wonder. It's more like, what the blip? But I love Cameron Mark. He's like the most brilliant illustrator ever. And I asked him a long time ago if we could use his stuff as references. And he said, yes, that's fine. And so this one was awesome. And I've seen tons of variations of people doing it. So that makes me so happy because it's more practice and it's so fun. And it's such a break from the boring dead eye girls that we always draw, myself included. So it's just a great reminder that you can still draw beautiful faces that are not boring. Why do I forget that? Why is that something I forget? I don't know, but I'm loving the series, and I think I'm going to do like really like a crying one next. I was just transferring the things from the drawing club over to Kajabi and was doing the expressions classroom. As you know, that transfer is in the middle of happening. And I was doing the 100 Fun Fab Faces challenge lessons, and there is one that's like a crying girl, and I was like, oh, that is a really good one. Not just sad, but like really like in the act of crying, that level of like distress. And I don't want to distress anybody by doing that, but it's such an interesting face study as artists to like pay attention to all those things that happen in our faces, which is a lot. And it will help you become more aware of just little nuances in just like regular boring faces that we normally draw that will maybe just like kick that. It'll just infuse a little bit of emotion by doing these more extreme ones in the series. So super excited. And then real quick on the Kajabi update, we have had 5 or 6 they needed to be drawing club only members, and I'm so sorry I did not clarify that. So we do. I've been a little behind because I've been balancing the Kajabi migration with my books with all these new lessons. I got really caught up in the Mixed Media Society. Super cool grandma that I ended up doing on Friday. So I'm just balancing a lot of things. So sorry for the false start, but I should have that ready to go. Open up to those volunteers in the next day or two. So stay tuned, and thank you. So many Wonder Bundlers came forward, and I'm so sad to turn any of my Wonder Bundlers down or anyone down, but we need the migration to be like tit for tat. So when you go to Kajabi, you're going to go into the exact whatever membership you have. So if you're Drawing Club monthly, you'll be put into Kajabi as Drawing Club monthly. So my Wonder Bundlers, because those were all my first volunteers, love you so much, but you're going to be going to Kajabi as Wonder Bundlers. So we can't like break up what's happening, or else we will be in a hot hellhole of a mess. So it's really overwhelming as it is. So that would be not good. So thank you for your patience and your understanding, and thank you for volunteering. Love, love, love. All right. So next, Club Mixed Media, which I just gave you a little sneak peek. So our latest live was this freaking adorable. I've been loving our oval canvases lately. The last 3 projects I've done have been on oval canvases, and I am in love with it. This little guy ended up having buttons and punches and taking up a little life of his own, her own, when we were live together, which was really fun. I really love those because I can pivot based on your like demands and ideas and suggestions while we're on together. It was like, do you want me to do punches? And everyone, yes, do punches. So as I ran, I got my punches. And so those are really exciting. This is a really easy lesson. So if you haven't done a lesson in a while, you're looking for some inspiration, this is a super cutie patootie one. It's also, this will be a really good one to do with kids as well. It's not the whole hamburger method, it's like a chunk of it. It's basically layers 2, 3, and 4. And we skipped 1, 5, and 6. So it's a quasi burger. So it's not in the hamburger classroom. It's actually just going to be in the whimsical animals classroom. All right. So if you want to start your lesson, you just click that little button and away you go. And then I did just show you that sneak peek, which is this. This is full 100% mixed media, Karen Campbell hamburger method that the Mixed Media Society is well familiar with by now. So she's my ultra cool grandma. And I have to tell you the story of this canvas. So I had already picked this reference out. I knew I wanted to make it as a lesson. And I knew I wanted to do it on a super skinny canvas because I had one floating around. Like that's been floating around my world forever. But when I really looked at it, I got it out. I knew I had it waiting in the wings, but it's kind of huge. This is a 12 by 36. Like it's so long. And I was like, crap, I really want that, style, like a super skinny rectangle. But like I won't be able to physically film it on my desk because it's too long. And then I was like, well, I do have an easel. I could do it upright on my easel, but then I have to like change all my filming things. And it was just like a hassle. And I was like, oh, I just wish I had like a smaller, long, skinny rectangle thing, but I don't want to go to Jerry's because that's like a whole hour out of my day and I don't even have 5 minutes at this point. And I'm kid you not, I manifested that shit because my neighbor, who I have never spoken to on text before, I have never hung out with her socially in all the 15 years that we've lived in this house. I've maybe bumped into her like on walks. Like I know she's my neighbor, but I just don't have anything to do with her. Not because she's not lovely. I just don't. Texts me, hey, I have this long, skinny rectangle canvas. Do you want it? And I was literally like, my jaw like fell open. I was like, what? Now, she just sent me a photo. So I had no idea if this was like 6 by 12 inches or if this was like huge, like 12 by 36. I had no idea what size this was. I just was like, yes, it's 2 houses down. And I was about to go for my walk anyway. So she was like, okay, well, I'll just leave them on my front porch and you can go grab them. So I still didn't even talk to her, even though I still never talked to her. You guys, it was the perfect canvas. It was literally the exact canvas that I needed. How crazy is that? So 4 hours later, I could not wait to walk Maggie. I'm like, get me through this walk. I was so excited to come home and do her. And it was so satisfying. I had so much fun. Her hair is I wanted it to be modeling paste, but I couldn't find my modeling paste. So I actually ended up using this really old leftover bottle of extra heavy semi-gloss gel, which worked brilliantly. It was exactly the right move. And actually I like it better than modeling paste. Modeling paste gets really like, almost reminds me of like drywall, like joint compound. And sometimes it can be like so scratchy and like matte. And this is like the smooth variation. So that worked out amazingly well too. And I was also shocked. I haven't used it in years. And I was shocked at how fast it dried. It dried like while I was like busy doing the rest of it. Anyways, it turned out to be like the best day in the world when you get all caught up in your art projects. And I texted her like 4 hours later and I was like, I put that straight to good use. Like, I cannot thank you enough for thinking of me. So that was a really crazy day. So I had to share that story with you because it was so bonkers. And so this is our cool grandma, and she's going to be coming out a week from today is our new lesson for February. And I'm very excited about her. And also, in full disclosure, I went to Jerry's Artorama last night and I bought 2 more canvases of the same size because I think it would be cool to do a little series of super hip cool grandmas. And I bought like 12 references. So let me know, Mixed Media Society and Wonder Bundle members, let me know if you would like me to do another one for March. Ding, ding, ding. That would be really fun. All right, let me know. You have to reply back. Let me know though, for reals. All right, if you're not into any of that, you're like, I'm not doing a weird cool grandma. I don't want to do your weird deer. I want to do something else. Then please feel free to go to the Classroom Visual Index and go pick out something that you are in the mood for. Maybe it's flowers. I don't know. Maybe it's something fantasy. Speaking of which, the Celtic Collective is next. Our latest lesson was alive. Oh, that's a lot of alliteration. And we did this cute little mushroom house. Mushroom hoosey, and I'm seeing lots of renditions come through still. Like the palettes are changing and the little details are changing. Susie Spinato added little bricks to hers, which was like so realistic and so crazy. So we love seeing all of your variations. It's so endearing. Love, love, love. And there's the link to the replay right there. Celtic Collective, we have another brand new classroom rolling out for you. And this time, I think this is our last intro classroom for a while. We were going to do one on inks, but inks work the same way as watercolors. So I'm not sure if we're going to do that. Also, Celtic Collective or in Wonder Bundle, let me know if you would like that or you could think we can skip it. This one is all about tone paper, which is my freaking favorite thing. It's so powerful and it's so like crazy powerful. I know you probably know this about me by now, but like my favorite projects are the ones that have like the fewest supplies, but like have the biggest effects. And to me, that nothing describes that more than tone paper. So we have the introduction to kind of the concept behind how tone paper works and why it works so well. And then we have a couple videos that are me and Lucy together. So I do the intros alone because I'm reusing a series that I had done that was in the drawing club. It's the same concepts, don't change. And then Lucy and I co-teach like what we're actually using now for like current favorite supplies. And again, super minimal. Like Lucy and I both only just have 2 kinds of paper that we use. Same supply. We use the same pencils. We use the same Pentel pocket brush pen. We use the same like whites with some variation. So it's really nice because you can make some amazing drawings with them. So this will be coming up on Friday. You can also use like a brown paper bag. This, my favorite brown paper, is identical to a brown paper bag. It's like has that like crunchy, it's like a coarse, and I love it. It's called bee paper, and it's recycled, upcycled. So obviously all those links are will be all in there for you. So yeah, really excited for that. And there's already, if you like do those, if you haven't been brave to do them before, we already have a ton of tone paper projects in the Celtic Collective that are in the just scattered throughout the other themed classrooms. But what's nice is when we get this moved over to Kajabi, you can just put in tone paper as a search filter, and then it will automatically pull those ones out. But they are kind of scattered throughout. We have quite a few of them. I freaking love them. So keep your eyes peeled for that on. You'll get a separate email on, that'll be Friday, which is the 7th. All right. So much awesome stuff. Here's some quick links for you, like the goal planner. This black was my latest lesson on how I'm making my wonky woofers with some super specifics on how I use my blending stump over the watercolors. A lot of people think I'm like dipping these in something. I'm like, no, it's just a proper dirty blending stump. So if you wanted some, you can actually do one with me on that video. And yeah, just a little bit of extra fun for you if you're, just looking for a little cuteness. But or do the deer, because only deer is on you and I can't take it. So yes, so much fun for all 3 clubs. Come in this whole month, as always. So if you have any questions or opinions or suggestions, just hit reply and let me know, or leave a comment on the YouTube video or on Facebook. And I can't wait to hear your thoughts about absolutely everything, but mostly I can't wait to see your art. All right. Have a great rest of your weekend. Sorry, this is a little bit late. I'm doing this all in real time today because I'm swamped. And I'll see you guys on Facebook and next Sunday in your next video newsletter. Bye, guys.